Hi guys, welcome to a new edition of WOF, and today is the very first random figure review that I am going to do, as I mentioned in a previous video. However, today's topic is slightly on the sad side, to be honest, because I felt it was only, what's the word I'm looking for, only appropriate to do the topic that I'm doing today and make it the first ever figure review, well, random figure review should I say. And today it is a collection of, you probably guessed it, Bushwhackers figures. As we as fans probably all know, WWE Hall of Famer Bushwacker Butch unfortunately passed away at the weekend, and to be honest with you, it actually hit me a little bit for the simple fact that the Bushwhackers were one of my favourite tag teams back in the day, and it just starts your mind going round and thinking how short life really is, because I feels like only yesterday I was watching them on TV, and now they've both grown old and one of them has actually passed away. So to take the downer off the video, let's get on with this random review. Now I have 3 figures of both the Bushwhackers to show you. Obviously Luke and Butch in 3 different styles. Well, I wouldn't say 3 different styles, 2 styles, but 3 figures. Obviously we're going to start with probably what people would expect, and that is the old Hasbro Bushwhackers. I've got these ones, if I remember rightly, these ones were sold in a double pack. And to be honest with you, these are not exactly in perfect condition, because obviously when I was a kid there was a lot of play with the Hasbro figures. I've had these since I started collecting when I was 3. I'm now 34. Yes, I did have to think about that, yes. Yes, I've had these for a lot of years. There's a lot of wear on them, but as far as I'm concerned, they're figures. They're made to be played with, especially back in the day. So this was the double pack of the Bushwhackers. If I remember rightly, that one's Butch, that one's Luke. Now, this is where AJ possibly kicks in and says, "Oh, he got it right," or "Oh, he got it wrong," because I actually uploaded a post with one of the Bushwhackers after he passed away, and I'd actually got the wrong Bushwhacker. In all honesty, they were hard to tell the difference, especially when you look at these figures. But I think that's definitely Butch and that one's definitely Luke, because I know that the next ones that I'm going to show, they were the alternative way round, because obviously this one is Luke doing the old Bushwacker march, and Butch did the old stamp of the feet on that one. The second figures that were brought out at the Bushwhackers in Hasbro were the beige set. These were sold separately, if I remember rightly, but this time it is Butch doing the old Bushwacker walk, and it's Luke doing the stamp on the floor. No, stamp feet, whatever you want to call it. Yes, and in all fairness, when you look back, these, I mean, how many years old are these now? They weren't actually too bad of figures. I mean, even the faces weren't too bad. I mean, you look at that and you look at me. Identical. Yes, but they weren't bad faces, to be honest, for back in the day. So you got your beige, you got, you know, the old black and white. I have the Hasbros, and they were very iconic tag team in my opinion. In my opinion, they were a tag team that should, because of the time and era, they should have actually held the tag team titles in WWE, but unfortunately, that didn't happen. But I always wanted them to win the tag team titles, and then they suddenly just disappeared. And, you know, time moves on, and wrestlers move on. The beige ones, I can't remember what series these were and everything. I have it in my head that they had a blue card, but that's probably wrong. Other people would be able to tell me. It could even be yellow card, I don't know. I honestly, because back in, oh bloody hell, the roof's just dripped. The ceiling's dripping all over the table. Sorry about this. Oh, that's not good, because that's going toward my bloody laptop. Sorry, I've got hard drive and everything right underneath it. Never enough. And the money in the bank briefcase. I'm gonna have to have them moved in a minute. So, the beige Bushwhackers of the Hasbros, and then we obviously, I actually missed out on the Jakks Pacific ones. Jakks Pacific brought the Bushwhackers out in a double pack, and ironically, Mattel and Jakks did exactly the same people near enough at the exact same time when they started doing the like sort of basic series and elite, and obviously Mattel Elite, because Jakks Pacific actually brought a double pack out of the Bushwhackers, and I could never get hold of them. Love my money, and I still haven't. And Mattel did exactly the same. They were one of the very first teams that they actually brought out in a 2-pack, along with the Rockers, and I think it was Roddy Piper and possibly Iron Sheik, but that could very well be very wrong. I know that Roddy Piper came out in a double pack, but Jakks Pacific brought out near enough the exact same sets when they first started up, and Mattel did exactly the same with the exact same teams near enough. Roddy Piper wasn't necessarily a team. I think it was an opponent that he was in a double pack with. Stop dripping now! God, this is terrible. I've got to get that sorted in the warmer weather. But anyway, and I keep going off subject, but the Bushwhackers came out. It took me over 10 years to get hold of these figures, and I actually got them at a bargain price. I can't remember what the bargain price was because I've actually had them a few years now, but I would not have paid extortionate prices that you actually see at the moment for the Bushwhackers, the Rockers and stuff like that. I got these quite cheapish, and I think I possibly got them off. I possibly got them loose off superpowertoys.co.uk, maybe even Wrestling Megastore, but I don't think it was Wrestling Megastore at the time that I actually got them from. I think it was Wrestle HQ Superpower Toys that I actually got these from, and I got the hats as well. The hats are in a tub. It's just, I had hell just trying to find these two. the amount of figures I've got, I had to go rooting deep to find these. And the thing that peed me off the most was I found Butch straight away. But Luke was hiding. I digged right down to the box, bottom of the box, and then found him near the top. I spent over an hour looking for these two figures out of my box this morning, and Luke was right at the top, and I don't even understand how he got to the top, and Butch was right at the bottom, but Butch I found first and Luke I didn't. So let's moving on. Obviously it's not going to be a big long video, but we got, when it comes to the Mattel figures, they were a hell of a lot better. They're a hell of a lot better quality, obviously. These, considering they were one of the very first elites that they did as a double pack, were actually pretty good on the head scan wise. And you've got the old tattoos on Butch, who's now unfortunately not with us. And then obviously you've got Luke with all his tattoos down the side. The usual camouflage trousers that they had with the pockets on the side. The belt. And they are absolutely fantastic figures. And like I say, I have got the hats. Unfortunately, Mr. Child Destroyer of accessories, as I was at one time, I did have the hats for these. One of them I coloured in with black and green marker to make them look camouflaged, and one of them I can't find. I don't know where it ever went, but I did have the hats for these. And obviously the grey ones never came with the hats accessories. These were just basically a double pack. You were also we got Legion of Doom, Nasty Boys, Demolition, all in 2 packs. I don't know if there's somebody else as well that came out in a 2-pack, tag team wise. I know that the Steiner Brothers came out separate. I'm sure there's one more team. I could very well be wrong. I could very well have got all of them. But as I say, this is a very short. It's a short video because obviously my random figure reviews will not be very long videos. I will try to sort of keep talking, try and make them that little bit longer. But this is today's random figure review, the first one of the series. I will be creating a playlist for just random figure reviews. So they will be the season 1, the season 2, which is 2022-2023, and then there will be another playlist of random figure reviews. And today you have watched the very first one, which includes the Bushwhackers, all in dedication to Bushwacker Butch, who, as I say, sadly passed away over the weekend during WrestleMania, or possibly just after WrestleMania. I think he passed away on the Monday, didn't he? It may very well have been on the Sunday, but no, it was the Monday, because they didn't do the usual picture of in love and memory of Butch, because obviously it was probably pretty much near on time to air Monday Night Raw. But I know that they did. I know that they put an in love and memory on NXT last night. So again, as I say, this is your first random figure review, and it was the Bushwhackers. But as a treat, because I know that AJ is waiting for this. Like I say, I did try, but I knew I wasn't going to be able to do it for a full video. So, in memory of Bushwhacker Butch. Oh, matey! Oh, yeah! See you next time, ladies and gentlemen! Oh, yeah!